Recording.
Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to our tech board. Um, Today is the 9th of May. In this call, we have Gary and Natalia with us, and we're going to talk about the following topics. We're going to talk about collaboration with experts, Work is AI, Wiki to Public, Proxmox to Rework, Marketing to Build, and Oplet English names
Can you,
for
can you
students.
share? Can you share your screen, Kevin?
Sure. Yeah. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so I'll begin with what is AI. So far, we have built an announcement for Page of What is AI project. Um, we have this posted on our space that we're using in Future of Work is AI. I'll share.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
And you use the same announcement on the meetup group? Did you put on the meetup group or not?
No, not yet, not yet.
Mhm. You want me kind of my input or Sergey's input or?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This was the plan. Sagi will go over it, and then we can proceed. We can proceed further.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm not. I don't know why it's not opening, but let's proceed. So that is the progress where we are, and we also got a library card. Gary, you got a library card just recently this week, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
did it. We
yeah,
explored one library didn't fit our requirements because it
correct.
didn't have kind of a good room, good size of the room.
Mhm.
But we have like a library card and we know the process. And I also had a discussion with the librarian and I said like if we want to have like a security deposits to make
Mhm.
sure that people are showing up,
Yeah.
she said, I don't know, but why don't you make it and see whether it will be approved or not? So was kind of her point. But this project is moving. Um, we are
Yeah.
basically what is like. Do you want to change this like 20% to more or what?
Come again?
Like I see like 20% right now the completion rate.
Yeah.
What
It
is
should
kind
be
of this?
more. It should be more. It should be more.
So you feel what the project, what the success will look like when we have the
Uh,
first presentation, or
mhm.
what?
Yeah, when you have the first presentation, I believe we'll be able to be like 65% since we will be able to gauge ourselves and what we need to improve on the project. So that will be just a little bit like 35% of the project. So right now, I feel like we are like at 35%.
Okay, so go for it.
Yeah. All right. Mhm. Yeah, let's talk about marketing to build. So we've
Mhm.
just had a meeting with a marketing company called Brighton Monday, and we shared the Wise Next pitch with them, and it was a very productive event. But from my take, Gary feels like we need to find a different partner who has current access to school kids, who
Yeah,
will
we
give
have
us.
two different projects. We have like this future of work as AI, and
Mhm.
I believe they could be like a really good partner in that, right? They can be for this
Yeah,
AI training,
Mm-hmm.
they can be like a really good fit. And
Yeah.
another project is school kids, right? Like KNX. Why's
Mm-hmm.
next? Why's next?
What's next? Yeah.
Why's next? Let's call it.
Mm-hmm.
So they
The
don't
long-term
have
goal.
high school. They don't have high school students. So
Mm-hmm.
they may kind of approach to the parents. Could be. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but
I feel like they have access to the parents,
could be
from my
possibly.
perspective. Yeah.
Eventually, we need to try kind of. But I will start trying with somebody more
Mm-hmm.
specific. I would say this like kids corner, which you
Yeah.
like share.
Mm-hmm.
They might be kind of a better fit, or some
Correct.
like social group,
Yeah. Yeah. Mostly,
just social.
I'd say social group because like a social media platform will reach directly to the students.
Correct.
Yeah.
Someone who just like residents of Eldoret,
Mm-hmm.
like normal residents of Eldoret,
Okay.
because this like job site is a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
People who are going there, it's not kind of, and for us to pay, kind of, it's better. It will be better usage of money if we pay directly to someone who has some connection. But what the
The,
result in this marketing to build, we have like two different, let's say two different results, right? So let's
mm-hmm.
say with the mean kind of marketing means kind of this Y snacks, right? Kind of the
Yes.
kids.
Yes.
Where are we right now? It's still 15%, or we can put like 20%.
So let's say if we get like a marketing company and agree on some arrangements, we can maybe move this project, move this percentage. But as of now, I'd feel like it may remain to 15%.
Okay, but we really need to start like
Correct.
we really need to have like two things, right?
Yeah.
One thing, announcement, like
Hmm.
we're looking for event organizers,
Hmm.
comma, cloud operators, comma,
Hmm.
website builders
Yeah.
to join our team.
Hmm.
Website builder trainees to join
Yeah.
our team.
Hmm.
25 cents per hour, 10-hour a week,
Hmm.
middle school diploma. If
Yeah.
interested, go to youtube.com/@
Hmm.
KNX or something like that, if it's available.
Okay.
Right? And
Yes.
second, we need to have this youtube.com/@ KNX. So we need, when people get there,
Hmm.
they need to see, oh, like, welcome to our space. It has existed for you to explore jobs and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah, so okay, something else I'd like to add on this topic is that CM, the web developer that we engaged recently, has started working on Kenya X. This is
Hmm.
how it looks right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's made some developments.
That's
Although
cool.
he this is supposed to be Kenya X, not future work with AI.
I
But at least
kind
it's
of with
moving.
Siam, what I like, he's kind of
Mhm.
his entrepreneurial spirit. It is what he,
Yeah.
because he is going, he's moving. He was approaching me through
Hmm.
YouTube. He
Hmm.
basically he inspired this idea to use YouTube
YouTube, correct.
because YouTube is basically it's a good contact platform. So we
Hmm.
don't need to have this like complicated email contacts.
Yeah. Okay. So mostly,
Okay, what is there anything we need to decide here or no? So let's kind of, Kevin, kind of next, like within this week, I
mhm,
really, 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 I wish, I pray, like
mhm,
you will start contact someone closer to like a normal, because I feel like we need to start giving this announcement as soon
Okay.
as possible. But we also need to set up YouTube channel. For YouTube channel,
Hmm.
when are you available? Like maybe can you
Tomorrow
book kind of this tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday.
or
It can be
Saturday.
tomorrow. Okay, yeah, let's try tomorrow. If
Hmm.
not,
Hmm.
uh, can you just book like some time on my calendar,
Okay.
Tuesday, Tuesday,
Hmm.
Wednesday, something, or Wednesday or Thursday, and
Hmm.
just set aside time, and we'll sit and make it happen.
Okay. All right. So next week, we will continue looking for other partners who are closer to the school kids, and we will
Hmm.
proceed. Yeah. Lastly, I'll talk about Oplet's English names for students. So this is a project that started recently, and I shared some names with Natalia. We have a backup on Wiki, and she was
Hmm.
able to transfer these names to Oplet so that the students who register can get English names, not original but fake names, to protect their identity, rather than initially we used to Oplet used to give students Russian names.
Hmm.
Yeah. So is this correct, Natalia?
Mm. If you register with our outlet, you receive English name, no
Yes.
Russian.
Correct.
Eh,
So,
Yeah.
Natalia, you took
we-
the names, old names out, or how?
I took names that me give Kevin and put it on our outlet, but not
What,
for
what
old student, for new student,
for new students?
Yeah.
But kind of
of course.
the names which exist, they already exist, right? So I'm like Mina Nizhnych, and I will be Mina Nizhnych forever, right? Correct?
We can check it. We can let's see list that Kevin give me of names.
Okay, so it is this project is closed, right?
Correct.
I
I,
understand that.
I,
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I
just
Kevin, do you check the new name in Oplet? No.
Like my name in Oplet.
No, no is your name. You should try to register in
Register.
Oplet
Okay.
and
correct,
receive the new name.
correct.
Okay. All right.
So let's
Okay.
put kind of this project right now like 80%, and when as Natalia really fairly suggested, when you
Hmm.
test it, it will be
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll hand over this to Gary.
Mhm. You want me to talk about what project?
Wiki to public, no?
Oh, Wiki to public, yes. So right now we have kind of this issue with the media wiki. Um, and we have, since we have this announcement for Proxmox experts, we talked
Hmm.
to a couple of them. Particularly, we talked to Fabian, like I believe yesterday. And my point is that we are building technology, but we don't have this documentation. And the documentation right now, like the only existing documentation is in MediaWiki, which is outdated. Looks like Wikipedia and doesn't excite anyone ever. Everyone normally open it, feels like it's Wikipedia, and they close it. People are not like really interested in reading. So Fabian suggested to use Wiki.js initially, like 3 weeks ago. Last time he said he tried Wiki.js, didn't like it much, and he said maybe Bookstack will be better. But before we discussed to use wiki pages on HomeHub, right? And Kevin, you tried to do them, right?
Yeah.
What was the result?
Yeah. So one thing I don't like about Wiki on Hub, it's the way the pages are presented, like one after the other. So if you have so many documents, you will need to go over all this to get to the document that you want.
It's not really searched, right?
Yeah, there's no search.
It's not double pages too. So like on the MediaWiki, what I really like, they have like these stock pages, which we use for projects,
Correct.
and kind of a normal page. But
Yeah.
here is only one page, right? It's not like
Yeah.
double.
Yeah.
Are they public? Can I access like through the public?
Yes, they're public. For a public space, the wiki is also public.
Okay, what I feel like we discussed with Fabian, and Natalia was also present. Maybe we can try several approaches. We can try to migrate the stuff to Bookstack, to Wiki.js, and I will try to find maybe we can somehow. I'm struggling with English. Maybe Natalia will help me. Как будет подружить? Like make friendly? No, Natalia, do you have any good word for подружить? Kind of, yeah. To kind of okay. To integrate, kind of like something like Bookstack to integrate into the HomeHub, to make kind of some type of integration.
All right.
So I will report next week. This will be kind of probably my project for the upcoming week.
Okay. Well, not okay. All right. I think that's done. So Natalia.
Okay. We've made some progress with Proxmox. We got all the certificates we needed without PFSense. We also obtained a certificate for PFSense. And we worked with Mustafa and Fabian. Everyone was very persistent in achieving the goals. We spent a lot of time getting familiar with our system. I hope that in the future our collaboration will be as productive as was this week. And each of them constantly ask, what is my next step? We should have a plan.
Right.
Yeah, but the plan is kind of for, like on my side, I'm interested in documentation. You are interested in technology. What is my take? Like you're good with with like technical stuff, and I'm not happy year over year that we it's kind of what the technical stuff is. It's not represented on our documents in our wiki. It means kind of two things. First, the students who are about to join us as a cloud operators, we don't have documents to show to them, to teach them. So we cannot use them as a learning material. So in the best case scenario, like someone, let's say a 16-year-old lady called, I don't know, Rita from Eldoret, Kenya, we needed to show to her something. We cannot say, oh, big cloud operator, right? We need to show her something. We need to show her, oh, it is our Proxmox, it's how it's set up, it's how we make PF sense, it's how we use Proxmox for our cloud, but Proxmox cannot be alone be used for the cloud. It also requires SAF, like storage, distributed storage. We use SAF. SAF is this, and that. And we also need to connect them, so we use vSwitch. We use vSwitch from Hetzner, right? And we set up like a net of IP addresses there. And but everything what I'm saying, we have no documents right now. Like it's a minimal document, whatever I wrote based on what I feel. Also, if we had these documents, our recruitment will be easier because we will be showing to our candidates, say what it is what we have. Tell us what you need, right? What you feel like you can add, and it will make onboarding easier because right now Natalia is onboarding them manually, right? They ask questions, she answers, they ask questions, they answer. If the answers on the questions will be posted, it will be no need to work them manually, right? So whenever we need to have the documentation. And I look when we posted this announcement for Proxmox experts, consultants, and I like the word mentor. Uh, I put like you will work on the technical stuff, technology stuff with Natalia, or with documentation with me. And what I see that Natalia is getting what she wants. Natalia fixed like PF sense. Natalia fixed kind of and I'm not getting anything, right? No documents, no
Right.
single line of text. I am like, we need to fix it somehow, right?
Right.
She's happy. I'm jealous. She's happy. I'm not. Right? So this is, I would say, it's good experience. We just need to to make it kind of. We have like a schedule of meetings with Fabian. We don't have any schedule with Mustafa, right? And Mustafa
Right.
didn't charge for anything. So should we reach out to Mustafa to set up some time, or what is what is our next step?
I think yes, and maybe ask him what he want.
But they are right now
About
they
his
are not active. It will be kind of another topic, which is called like collaboration. Maybe we will touch them because they are discussing, they're collaborating with you, but no one collaborates with me. Everyone avoids me. I don't know why. Maybe we need to give my job to another lady. Maybe it will be more attractive. but I don't know. Okay, with the Proxmox. I cut kind of Natalia off. So I will probably mention a couple of things. We had another meeting yesterday. It didn't go like too well because the person didn't read the announcement well, started offering us something which doesn't make sense, like to substitute self with another software out of the scope, to use like Russian proprietary software instead of viewing applet, which I said I feel like it will be difficult to sell in Kenya to students study like Russian proprietary software, which is not used anywhere but in like post-Soviet countries.
Yeah.
So it didn't go like too well. We had another meeting which was supposed to be today, but it is kind of, I even don't know what happened because the person didn't show up, but he probably didn't know that he needed. What is kind of where are we with recruitment? We will be talking later, right? But I like the idea to have like several experts on Proxmox.
Mhm.
And it's good that we're building the database.
Okay.
But
So,
the last kind of I will be touching in our collaborate too. But we also need for this like database, we need to have instead of having in mind that
mhm,
who can do something, we most likely need to have them in our Odoo or somewhere in our CRM system. So we will see them and we can reach out to them easier. But we will need to touch when we discuss how we need to collaborate with the tech experts. Kevin, what you started to say?
okay. So, what's the percentage progress for this project?
It has
It's
kind
a
of
big
several sub.
pro.
It has several sub projects. The progress
Mhm.
is big. Uh, if we mean kind of everything, including Ansible and what it will be like 10%,
15.
15%, 15.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
let's go with 15.
All right. Mhm. So, I believe, yes, we haven't touched this unless.
Yeah, this is the big project which I mentioned several times. Natalia has a good we have a good developments on the calendar.
Mhm.
Um, we will meet with her and set up, as Sergey suggested, I set up like another Gmail account and
Mhm.
we will set up a couple of more Gmail accounts and
Mhm.
we will make kind of shared calendar.
Okay.
And because right now, you are scheduling something, Kevin, and
Yeah.
she's scheduling something,
Mhm.
and but we need to be on the same page because
Sure.
what if you schedule at the same time, right?
Yeah. We
So
also had like we mentioned something about G Suite like a while ago, but we did not pursue this.
Sergey said like it's not needed. Sergey said just
Mhm.
like normal Gmail account will be enough.
Pretty well. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned several times. I thought about Cascade. I
Hmm.
thought about G Suite. Um, but let's start with kind of simple tools first.
All
When
right.
we because kind of Sergey is saying that they collaborate in their company using just like Gmails, like
Hmm.
normal, like
Normal Gmail.
not paid services. Yeah,
Okay.
not paid services,
Hmm.
and basically it's enough for them. Maybe it can be enough for us.
Sure.
Um, but we will be looking at kind of it's soon, like when we have something like Odoo, we will be
Hmm.
looking for something to build on on our side.
Okay.
So collaboration means kind of several things. First thing is um, recruitment, right?
Hmm.
So and recruitment particularly means calendar to schedule the interview.
Hmm.
Then the question is how to we are on board our experts. Right now, Natalia is onboarding manually, but kind of it might we probably need to have some documentation. How we also with the communication. Natalia, you are happy with your communication with both Fabian and Mustafa, right? I'm not happy, but you are, right?
Yeah, right, right.
Okay, okay. So kind of Mattermost actually works, right?
Right, of
Because
course.
but before we discuss like GitLab, as far as I remember, because on GitLab we can share like a files and documents, and we can kind of show what we have, right? It's our discussion. It's what you suggested like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Is kind of GitLab is still a part of our collaboration or no?
Now, no, only Mattermost this week.
Do we need GitLab for them or no?
Of course, we need GitLab, for example, for documentation. And
So what we need to decide something how we will kind of work. So again, kind of we work on the calendar. Okay, done. How we
mhm,
onboard them? How we onboard them? We collaborate on Mattermost. Okay, it's done. Okay, like let's assume it's done. With the Mattermost, the only thing which I don't like that the number of channels is kind of just increasing exponentially, which is so we don't delete any channels. We just like add, and they are kind of. Uh, I need to scroll down right now to find one, and right now it is kind of it's not as easy as it was. And if I can project, at some point of time, it will be kind of increasing. It will be more and more difficult. So we need to just to decide the policy on Mattermost, how we retire the channels, or archive, or delete, or rename, or we need to do with something with them, right?
Yeah.
Um, and the second, like onboarding, how to make onboarding, like maybe instead of Natalia working through like manually put them on GitLab, put some documents so they can see what was happening, right? How, Natalia, how do you envision how do you feel like what is the ideal scenario for our experts?
1 minute. I want to engage with them with technical questions or or some questions for make documentation, but not first meet with them.
Hmm. Yeah.
So we need documentation.
Yeah, we need some like let's say I understand that GitLab is a good place to put like all our like initial documents. Let's say Mohammed did something, he gave the documents, we need to store them in GitLab, right? So someone from every kind of project, we need to require something, get some like communication or some capture some documents and put it there. And the final, like the best description should be on the wiki for the public available. But we don't need to have this like public documentation to be on GitLab because it will be GitLab is for more like for experts to understand, and our public version should be written for like 5-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
person who will create this like 5-year-old documentation, he or she needs to have access to our GitLab.
Okay.
So they will see kind of the initial documents, and they can ask questions, and they can like proceed from there.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we decide, what we kind of uh, when you say, Natalia, when you said like Mattermost has integration with GitLab, and I see you tried to do something. Did you what did you try? Is integration exist? Should we find kind of someone who will help us with this? Because I want to put
No,
like this
no,
GitLab.
no,
No,
no. We have integration. We have
we
integration.
have integration.
For example, yes, of course. For example, in our channel project Proxmox help.
Mm-hmm.
We have this integration, and we can see that when we made some changes on GitLab, we see them on Mattermost.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right now. Kevin is not doesn't have access, so he cannot show it, right?
Yeah.
Or you can show, but
I can show if you want.
Okay.
Um, uh, our Proxmox help or what this changes we made in we see initial commit. This commit on GitLab.
mm-hmm.
What neatly to branch main or neatly or something else.
So every commit which is kind of which happens on GitLab will emerge here. Like mentioning, it will
Yes,
be kind of
yes,
not
yes.
okay. Sounds like
And
great.
mhm.
How? But
and
so like,
we
Fa-
have
is Fabian is a part of this GitLab or no? Is Fabian has kind of access to GitLab or no?
Fabian, no, Mustafa,
No, Mustafa has.
yes, has. What and as you can see we have great conversation with Fabian and
Yeah, I need.
Mustafa, all of them.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So like back to this project, we can say that this is like 20%,
Mm-hmm.
30%, because it's definitely 100%, right? Because we don't have it, even like in written, we don't have this policy, how we can engage. We still work on the calendar. Hopefully we'll be ready by the next week, but, right?
And
So what the,
and I can show the GitLab site what we have there. In GitLab we have for example project Proxmox consultant and
uh-huh.
and and we made some issues boards for them, and we can work with this and try how it is work.
Service desk is enabled but not yet active.
No. Service desk we don't use board and issues.
But service desk is something like help desk, right? And we can install it there, so we can report our technical issues instead of Mattermost. We can report through this, like this tool,
And milestones.
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 Yes. SSL certificate, and we can describe
Okay.
this issue.
I'm afraid that you will be. I am afraid that you will be showing something which we don't need to show.
No.
Okay.
And yes, and maybe we. And now, when I close certificate issue, we can see on our Proxmox help netly closed issue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay. Good, kind of. We need to capture these best practices and to build on them. So it
Correct.
is kind of it's an interesting development. It
Yeah.
is kind of something which is like real world, real stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what time we have? We have 3:24. Are we kind of wrapping up, or we have more topics, or what?
Yeah, I believe that that's the last topic in the projects that we have that are in progress. Unless there's any other thing we need to mention or any decision we need
I
to
need
make.
I need to mention that kind of this meeting. I like this meeting better than the previous one because we planned a little bit better, which was
Correct.
kind of positive.
Yeah.
Any other new issues or something which we want to bring? Maybe Natalia wants to bring, or we're closing.
I'll just mention like the YouTube channel is a new issue that we'll be working on going forward.
Yeah, it's a part of marketing. We probably instead of
Yeah.
marketing, we need to say what's next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is kind of it should be good. It should be good. Yeah, it should be
Correct.
good.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the quickest as possible.
Correct.
Okay, what is next? Kind of we will contact with Natalia about the calendar. We connect with Natalia about the calendar, and we connect with Kevin about YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And anything else?
Think,
Working on. I will be working on the wiki, the idea or wiki idea. Anything else?
yeah, and also I'll also be reaching out to more marketing companies.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. I believe we are done. Thank you all. This was a productive meeting. We can adjourn.
I'm stopping recording.
Okay.